we shouldn't be letting another team play us from another country. I'm sorry, bro.
It's like a team playing from Mexico.
Yeah, it's like I'm being serious. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to compete from Toronto.
I think that all of this will be solved the second that we get back into land. I mean, some of the crazy shit that's happened, like anybody and everybody blames it on connection, or everybody blames it on connectivity. Where was it? Was it 4 out of 5 teams that Toronto beat in Texas, or how many teams did they beat in Texas?
A lot.
Yeah, I will say this, bro. We shouldn't be letting another team play us from another country. I'm sorry, bro.
It's like a team playing from Mexico.
Yeah, it's like I'm being serious. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to compete from Toronto. Like, what? That wouldn't be allowed if they're playing for like Puerto Rico or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna move to Alaska and see how your server is.
Yeah, like, right. Let's just play on Cali server all day. Like, what?
Yeah,
it's just like, I think it's unfair.
So how many teams are outside of Dallas?
Just them. Oh, never mind.
Outside of Dallas, like,
I mean, there's a few.
LOG, FaZe, Florida is like spread out.
London spread out.
That shouldn't be allowed.
London's in North Carolina
and Toronto. 5.
And Toronto, yeah.
So you're saying that Florida shouldn't be allowed either?
You shouldn't be allowed to be spread out. You shouldn't be allowed to be in another country. That's even worse than being spread out.
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to compete from another country, man. That's
but, I mean,
but what happens with London and Paris that have players in London and Paris?
I mean, they don't have players in London and Paris. They have players in Texas.
But at one point or another, they're going to have to move there, right? I mean,
are they?
I don't know. Are they?
If it turns into Overwatch, where there's like 6 teams in Europe, then yeah, they could play in their own little division in Europe. But for now, no one's playing from Europe.
Yeah.
No.
We scrimmed Trey 0 at the beginning of the game when he was playing on like 200 ping from Europe. Like, it wasn't even fair.
I just don't think it's like that's right.
No.
It just feels weird that you're playing a team from another country and you're playing a weird host.
Yeah, but it's still North America, and it's like I get it. How far into Canada are they?
I have no idea.
Do you know?
Toronto?
Yeah,
they're close to Chicago.
Oh, okay, so it's not that bad.
It's like an 8-hour drive from Chicago.
8-hour drive from Chicago?
Yeah, so like.
I mean, that's pretty far.
Okay, what if I go like move to like the very, very bottom of Mexico, the very like top of Canada?
Yeah.
And there's like no servers near me, and like they have to make servers in Mexico, and then we're pulling a Mexico server every single time.
I'm so confused because you said to the bottom and then you said Canada.
I'm saying, like, if you just went to the very bottom of North America or the very top of North America, that wouldn't be fair either.
So Brazil or Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Well, North America is
Brazil is not the first.
Yeah, Brazil's not North America.
Well, you said South America. Or you said very bottom. I'm so confused. That's why, because you said the bottom of.
I see why you're confused.
Okay.
He's saying Central America.
And this is why it's even more confused. Here's a fun fact. Growing up in the 80s in Mexico, United States, and Canada were all considered North America.
No.
Central America was the tiny little connector, and then South America was the big part. That's facts. Look it up. 1980s, growing up, it was considered
Central America is bordered by Mexico to the north. Oh, it's bordered by.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mexico is still North America.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Like, what if we went to the very bottom of Mexico?
So Central America's after Mexico. Sorry, like.
Yeah. No, we get it. I get it.
But yeah, that would not be fair.
No, but it has. They have considered Mexico being Central America at some point or another. I swear to God, that was the thing, because I remember saying like, "No, we're part of what the hell? We're part of North America." They're like, "No, you're Central America." And I'm like, "That's not what they taught me in school in Mexico."
I see what Matt's saying though. Like 90% like of the league is like.
I just think like if you want, people are always like, "I want land back. I want land back." Why doesn't everyone just move to Texas? We're already like all here.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just all come here. That'd be the closest thing that we can get to land.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
playing on Texas servers is nice.
Yeah, it is, and it's just like, I just don't get why like.
You gotta think like orgs like Minnesota and Toronto built out facilities in their like home state.
And they still move, or in the
Minnesota still
moved to Texas. Like,
I'm saying, all the orgs aren't gonna want to do that.
No, I know why.
Toronto, I'm like hard staying in Toronto. The internet there is nuts.
Bell 5.
Absolutely crazy.
It's the best shit.
Is it?
But like the thing with like Florida, like they should not be allowed.
Florida should not be allowed to be spread out like
yeah,
that.
like we all know how much money these orgs invest. Like, get your team a facility, get your team like apartments in Texas or all in the same spot somewhere.
Last year they'd have 3 on a Chicago server, and you're playing on Chicago server because it's the only server you can play on, and they have 3 hosts.
Yeah, they at the beginning of the year last year, they all moved to Florida, and they're like, wait, it sucks playing from Florida. So they all went back to their own home states. Like,
yeah, they were like, fuck this.
Yeah, right.
Go spread out.
So 100 Thieves has a house, so that's one thing. What other setups do they have? Like, what does New York have? They're here, but what's their setup like?
They're like double.
I know
double
there's,
PA or
there's a lot of
something.
people in the same apartment building. Like I know TJ, Slasher and Lamar are roommates in an apartment over there. And then like TJ's in that building, a bunch of different like Zuma, like they're all like in that little area.
Yeah.
That, like I don't know what the place is called, but
Attached.
there's a lot of people in that same building. And it's just like I don't know. That's like close enough. Like we're like, you know what I'm saying? We're all here. Like Paris, we saw like where Paris lived, like Paris in the
Paris all play from the same apartment complex.
Yeah,
But where? Like in their rooms, or do they have?
They
like,
play in their own separate rooms, but it's all in the same apartment building.
Okay.
Like they all live in the same spot.
Yeah.
and they
We're all
might
in
have a
Texas.
facility. I don't know which teams have facilities and which don't. But
Yeah, I think that there are plenty of facilities here. Like the Envy facility is really good. Complexity, if nobody wants to play out of Envy because of the Envy whatever or Empire, but I think that they're not gonna play. The Hex quarters is closed. We can't have people here anymore. Look how fucking packed we are.
Yeah, I'd be screen peeking. We turn around like looking for the other team.
No, because they're on the other side. They don't play opposite side.
I'd send Troy over. Where are they going?
They're just whispering. Mid-search, he's there.